Hey everyone, DigiJustin here. We got a new pickup video for you. Super excited about it. So we got a couple finds from the thrift store as well as some finds from a trade night, and I'll explain that later. But I'm going to first show you what I got from the thrift store. So the first thing I want to show you is a Super Nintendo game. It is Killer Instinct, an awesome fighting title. Super cool, made by Rare. Awesome soundtrack, awesome characters, very iconic characters in the fighting game world. But I was very excited to see this in the Value Village just because it was in a display case amongst other Super Nintendo games, and normally this store prices them pretty fair compared to eBay, so close to eBay but maybe a little bit below. But either way, there's a bunch of other Super Nintendo games there, and none of them were priced below $10, so they're usually around 10 to 15. This one was actually $4.99, and it was in the display case. I was very surprised. And the thing I like about this copy the most, as you can tell from the sides, are those Blockbuster stickers, those security stickers. I love rental stickers. This is an awesome find, just $5 for this game. It's very exciting. Alright, and the next find is actually from Half Price Books. I know it said thrift store, but it's kind of a secondhand store, falls within a gray area. But it's a Game Boy Advance game, and I actually picked up a game in this series fairly recently. This is Super Gunstar Heroes by Sega. And this game I don't know too much about. I'm not sure if it's a remake or if it's a series or a sequel, but it is a Gunstar Hero game. Like I said, I recently picked up Gunstar Heroes for Genesis, but once I saw this in Half Price Books for $15, which is an extremely fair price, I knew that I had to pick it up and give it a try. Alright, and the next finds are actually from an event that I attended recently. It is a trade night, and that was held and organized by DPad Retro Gaming and Collectables. And so essentially, it's about, a few hours. They just have an open space. They invite all of our community members, either toy collectors, comic collectors, game collectors, basically anybody who's on the Facebook group, to come into one space, set up tables, bring in their extras, bring in their duplicates, doubles, whatever, bring in their unwanted toys, their new toys, and hopefully they can either sell or trade with each other, or even just stand around and talk with each other. So it's a lot of fun. It's very social. There's a lot of people on the group that typically just, we get into the norm of just talking with each other on Facebook or Instant Messenger or Instagram or whatever, but this event really brings people together in a physical location, and we can actually talk face to face and make deals with each other. So I love events like this. They're always very fun. So thank you to DPad Retro Gaming and Collectables for always holding these events. But I'll show you what I got from that event. We got two games from my buddy Stilo999. I've mentioned him on this channel before. He's also got his own channel, but he's also featured on Metal Jesus Rocks channels every now and then. But yeah, this is Okami Den for Nintendo DS. This is a game that has kind of eluded me for a while. I've seen this game every now and then in GameStop, but I never wanted to pay the price. I did like the first Okami. I have no idea if this is supposed to be a sequel or just a spin-off, or maybe just a cute little, half, version of the original Okami. But yeah, I saw this at his table, figured that I had to have it. I traded some Sega games towards it, and now it's in part of my collection. So very excited for that. And the next game that we got from Stilo999 is a game I actually already had in my collection. It's Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness for GameCube. And this game, the reason why I picked up this game from Stilo999 is because it had the manual right here. So my copy has the disc in the case, but it does not have the manual. And for some reason, I cannot find the manual for a reasonable price. So it's going for like $15, $20, and that's way more than I paid for the game. So I decided, with the trades of the Sega games that I gave to him, I might as well just pick this up and then either trade or sell my copy towards something else that I might want. But now with this, I have a complete copy in my collection, and now I don't have to worry about finding a manual. Alright, and the very last pickup of this week and of trade night is actually from DPad Retro Gaming and Collectables themselves. So every now and then they post up their photos of what they get in store. They get tons of great toys and games, but there was one thing specifically that caught my eye in one of the recent pickups. It was a patch. It was a Nintendo patch, and I love video game memorabilia, and this was right up my alley. So I shot him a message. You know, I know him personally. He's a friend of mine, and he said that he would hold it for me until we met up, or until the next trade night. So trade night happened, met up with him, and of course he had it for me, and we were able to make a trade, and now it's in my possession. Very 90s from Nintendo. I love the design on this. So happy-go-lucky looking. It's awesome. It's printed. It's not embroidered. The only thing that's embroidered is the edge of the patch itself. There's no adhesive on the back, which means you do have to sew it on. But I'm really excited to have this. I have no idea if I'm gonna ever put it on an article of clothing, but I know that I'm gonna keep this for a very, very, very long time. And those were all my pickups for this week. Very excited for each and every one of them. It's just exciting to have certain things I've been looking for a while come back and be added to my collection. So if you did like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please check out some of my other videos. I got other pickups, tips and tricks, gameplays, as well as streams. And don't forget to check out DPad Retro Gaming and Collectables, as well as Stilo 999. I'll leave links down below, so check them out. But until then, we'll see you guys on the next one.